Nowhere in the entire budget resolution does it say anything about no tax on tips, no taxes on Social Security, and no taxes on overtime. But you know what it does have in here? Work requirements for people who are on Medicaid. So if you are on Medicaid, this resolution has work requirements for you. Another thing it has in here is a policy statement on agriculture, which blames the farmer safety net on a lot of different discrepancies in federal funding. This is trying to blame American farmers for why the country is so broke. They talk about the inefficiencies of providing support to American farmers. I think American farmers are some of the backbone of this country, and we should absolutely support them. The budget resolution is only 86 pages. I encourage you all to read it because it says nothing about no taxes on tips, no taxes on Social Security, and no taxes on overtime. But it absolutely has work requirements for people on Medicaid. It cuts support to American farmers. A lot of people are going to talk about, well, they'll bring it in amendments or through the reconciliation process. But the reality is, this is the bones of the budget resolution. This is what they want. If they wanted no tax on tips, no taxes on Social Security, no taxes on overtime, they would have put it in the bones of this resolution because it would have been that important, like work requirements for Medicaid and cutting farmer support to the Department of Agriculture. The reason it will not be added through amendments or reconciliation is because it costs about $2.5 trillion to take away taxes from tips, from Social Security, and from overtime. But they can't add that to the deficit because they are already adding $4 trillion worth of tax cuts in order to allow their billionaire friends to no longer have to pay the same taxes they did. So the reason that no taxes on tips, no taxes on Social Security, and no taxes on overtime is not in the bill is because they can't afford it while continuing to raise the deficit by $4 trillion for the tax cuts on their billionaire friends. So again, 86 pages, this resolution, you can all read it, but it absolutely says nothing about no taxes on tips, no taxes on Social Security, and no taxes on overtime. But it does make work requirements for people who are on Medicaid.